Ask Reddit, what is the scariest message aliens contacting us from deep space would tell to freak us out? Some harrowing cry for help. A species more advanced than us screaming for help would imply something much worse is already after them. I imagine us in the Mass Effect universe. We've just learned about extraterrestrial life. And the first message we receive is a cry of help from a civilization that's been long extinct. The Reapers have come. They know where you are. You still have time. Run away. Luckily that means we still have time before they get here. 2. Develop an FTL drive and then some weapons powerful enough to combat a race that's already had FTL for millennia. Sorry guys, dinner's ready and Mum says I should turn you off. Did you take the chicken out the freezer? This campaign is fucked up. I will delete everything and start again. We accidentally broke this golden thing. Sorry. Could you send a replacement? 2 words followed by a never-ending screeching noise. Vacuum decay. Well, the decay event would be traveling at the speed of light. As would the message. So really, we'd only be terrified for a moment. But you're right. These are about the most terrifying words in the universe. Don't try this again. After the 5th time we're tired of sending your planet back to the Stone Age. Humans. Tries it again. I'm sorry. Nothing could be done. But you are alone now. A random hello would scare the fuck out of everyone at NASA, let me say that. Hello world. Programmed to work and not to feel. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. Those are our favorite numbers. What are yours? Nice save, bro. Oh hey, you're finally awake. Run. We found your alien porn. Bet they've got human porn. To them it's still alien porn. Prepare your orifices for probing. Your race was just like this last time too. This one gave me Major Didact vibes from Halo 4. Time was your ally. Human. But now it has abandoned you. The Forerunners have returned. You must construct additional pylons. Armies will shatter. Worlds will burn. Not enough overlords. Spawn more overlords. Shit. We've updated our privacy policy. Clicks agree. Without reading a single word. We have come to speak to you of Scientology. Mom said it's my turn on the earth. But Dad said I could have it for the next Ian. Nothing. Just bird noises. Lots of bird noises. Edit. Please stop upvoting this post. It isn't even that funny. We're coming to pick up the 2 billion members of our species living on your planet. Worse would be it's the dodo or some other extinct species and it was us who did it. Hey. Thanks for watching our birds for us. We'll like them back now. No one is coming to save you. Moon's haunted. Whether we wanted it or not. We've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. So let's get to taking out their command. One by one. Valus Taork. From what I can gather he commands the siege dancers from an Imperial land tank outside of Rubicon. He's well protected. But with the right team, we can punch through those defenses. Take this beast out. And break their grip on Freehold. Incoherent shacks yelling. Do not leave your star system. Trust us. Spoken by some internally panicking aliens about how to keep our super-powered mutant death world selves confined to our home system. Experiments goals accomplished. Simulation scheduled for termination on January 1st. But not your January 1st. Ours. Oof. Now that is sick. The call came from inside your planet. Hey. Vsauce. Michael here. Would be funny and really scary. A cry for help originating from millions of light years away. By the time the message reaches us, it's been floating through space for millions of years. We'll never know if we just heard the last words of an alien civilization or if it was saved by another civilization. Regardless, it would be a harrowing message. Turns out we sent it to ourselves millions of years ago. And the message bounces back from the edge of the universe. Drums in the deep. They are coming. Just them sending any kind of message would freak us out. Man. What if they've been sending us messages all along? We just lack the technology to receive them. Choose half of your humans for harvesting. If you do not choose, we will. That wouldn't be a very smart message, considering that it would just lead to a war that would destroy most the harvest. Depends on who translated it and if other agencies find out. If only one nation translates the message, they could beam back a reply that tells the aliens where to harvest. And that location could be an enemy nation's population. God created you. He didn't create us. This would shake the very foundation of the world. Right. It hit me and I was like, the existential crisis would be astronomical. Oh, that's a good one. That calls pretty much every belief system into question. Radio? Why aren't you using the pyramids? We thought those were for storing grain. We tried to warn you. We've got a word or two with you, but first a word from our sponsor Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is going for a culture victory. As unlikely as it is, we could be that first alien race sending messages into the cosmos. Someone's gotta be the first intelligent life to go beyond their own planet. Do not let Blockbuster die, they are your only chance for survival. Just some echo why scream. Help us, you're the last ones left. In a lot of fantasy books, movies, etc., there tends to be an ancient race of beings thought to be the paragons of science or technology or magic in whatever universe we're referring to. This ancient race always seems to have vanished inexplicably from the annals of history. I always like to play with the thought that we're actually the doomed ancient race in our universe, and there is just gonna be an entirely different and slightly more primitive civilization that will inhabit our world looking for our artifacts to clue them in on our civilization. You're the last one. Finish the mission. Please begin to cleanse your population's digestive system, as our species requires our food sources to be impeccably clean. Finally, my detox smoothies can be put to use. Susan. Probably. They found you. Or they're coming. We're sorry. Stop your radio emissions now. They have heard you and they are coming. At your level of technology, you must leave your world if you want to survive. But at our level of technology, we can't. Surely you had to know that. We could not stop it. It kills everything. If you have received this transmission, it knows where you are. Flee for your lives. You now have to pay galactic taxes. Can't wait for the Boston Tea Party too. Imagine we win the war because we would always launch missiles at their spaceships that want to land on Earth. Then other alien nations would meme about the superpower, like, when the missiles start speaking human. People of Earth, your attention please. This is Prostetnik Vogonjelts of the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council. As you will no doubt be aware, the plans for development of the outlying regions of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspatial express route through your star system. And, regrettably, your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you. There's no point in acting surprised about it. All the planning charts and demolition orders have been on display at your local planning department in Alpha Centauri for 50 of your Earth years. So you've had plenty of time to lodge any formal complaint, and it's far too late to start making a fuss about it now. What do you mean you've never been to Alpha Centauri? Oh. For heaven's sake. Mankind. It's only 4 light years away. You know. I'm sorry. But if you can't be bothered to take an interest in local affairs, that's your own lookout. Happy? We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Edit. Thanks for the awards, folks. I'm sorry it represents so much annoyance from sales calls. It's good to see that your species has resurfaced after these millions of years of extinction. Edit. Thank you, kind stranger, for my first award. My favorite alien theory is that we live in the Warhammer 4-type universe, but we are one of the countless planets of the Imperium that was left to fend for itself, and only a select few people in the world know we actually are a part of a galactic civilization, and if they were to ever tell the general populace about it, we would be exterminatus. Free our species from Area 51. Show me what you got. Wow, you are so wonderful for listening. Hit like button and subscribe for more daily stories.